Hi everyone, so Junior Chess Championship is going on at chess.com. Today I'm going to show you a very interesting game between Gukesh and Pranav. So let's quickly jump into the game. Gukesh was white, he started with c4, English opening, e5 is almost the main move, c5 is also playable, and here g3 to prepare to fianchetto the bishop, knight f6, bishop goes to g2, and c6, sorry. Here also playable is d5, cd, knight d, knight f3, knight c6, and castle. So this is kind of reversed dragon defense. But c6 was played in this game instead. Now here d4 is very good move. Also knight f3 was playable. And here e4 was played by Pranav. So here we can either play knight c3, but actually d5 was played in this position because the idea is to prevent black from playing d5. Here check on b4, and after bishop to d2, queen to e7 is the main move, but actually Pranav took the bishop, which is slight inaccuracy. Now queen takes, castle, knight c3, rook e3, and here e3 was played, but actually in this position there's a very nice move and very nice line. Knight to h3 is very strong, and after d6 we can take on c6, bishop takes, knight g5, d5, we take on d5, cd5. Now we sacrifice a full knight here, and after d takes c4, we can take a queen, rook takes, knight takes the pawn, and yes, and this diagonal is very strong now. Knight d5, rook d1, very good pin, knight c6, and now we play knight c3. Of course, we cannot take because this would be check, and knight takes, and black loses a rook. But anyway, this line I was talking about. Knight takes a2 and king to d2, and actually white would be better in this position. So e3 was played, d6, knight goes to e2, and here c5, a little bit slow move. Better would be just to take here, and after knight takes, we can take with the knight, queen takes, knight c6, bishop takes here, bishop e6, and so on. And here after c5, Gukesh played really nice move, h3. And yes, also I forgot to mention that actually this was a blitz game, so these moves were quite good for a blitz game. And the idea of h3 is to prepare g4 and just play knight to g3. Knight b to d7 was played. First, queens goes to c2 because there were some threats with this knight maneuver, and check on d3, and here queen to a7 was played. But actually in this position computer suggests to play b5, and if we take a6, kind of in Benko gambit style. Here Gukesh follows his plan, g4, h6, knight goes to g3, and b5 again was played in this position, but now it's not that good. Actually in this position this knight to e5 would be good, and if we take here, knight takes, bishop takes, and now b5, not before cb, and a6 again. Yes, white is better, but actually if we take black has some play and compensation, and actually this would be very unpleasant for white because he cannot castle. But again, here b5 wasn't that good because now we just take a6 and we castle. So yeah, a b5, and actually here knight to e5 would be better. And here very strong move by Gukesh, knight to f5. Queen goes to f8. Now we take a free pawn here, bishop a6, and here, yeah, it's an important question, with which knight should we take? I can give you a couple of seconds to pause the video. So yeah, the right move is to take with f knight. And because after bishop would take, we can take like that. We will see the problem. Because Gukesh took with this knight, and here actually a rook e to b8 was played, but in this position we have this very strong move. Bishop to d3, we protect this pawn, and after queen to c1, we play rook to e5, and this pawn is under attack. So that would be very good move, bishop to b3, but Pranav didn't find it. And yes, and also Gukesh took with the wrong knight. But now again, we take this pawn, and knight takes, queen, and here again, very important question, which piece should we take, with a bishop or with a queen? You can pause the video. Yeah, the answer is that we should take with a queen, and Gukesh did that. If we take with the bishop, after bishop takes rook, rook takes f1, and in this position g6, knight doesn't have support for the queen to go for e7 check, and knight has to return here. But in the game, queen to e4 was played, bishop takes, rook takes, and after, yes, in this position, if black plays a g6, now we have this check. So that was important to take on e4 with the queen. And now rook takes on a2, and d6, very good move. We have this outpost knight now for knight, very strong move. And here actually computer suggests g6, but Pranav just took the pawn. Now knight to e7 was played by Gukesh, but actually in this position g5 would be just crashing, because h takes g5. Now we play knight to e7, king h8, and we go here, and we already threatened some mates, so black has to go here, but now we can take this pawn. But actually similar thing happened in the game, but in different move order. Queen to f5 was played after king to h8, and here, yeah, a strong defensive move by computer, just play rook to a7 and protect this knight. But after natural knight to f6, now came the move g5, hg5, queen g5, rook to d2, and here, yes, Gukesh spotted a really nice move, double exclamation, and he played bishop to e4. So yes, the point is that if we take, this would be a checkmate. So after this move, let me go back. Actually, Pranav found a really strong defense, going back for the knight to g8. And here queen f5 is again the only move. Knight f6. Yes, if we play g6 in this position, knight takes f g6, and we can take a queen. So that wouldn't be the best option. So knight f6 was played, but now again very strong move. Queen to f4. Let's say if knight goes here back, can play knight g6 and queen would be lost. So it was important to keep queen on f file. So that's why queen to f4 was very strong. Knight h5. Now queen goes to h4. So this knight is actually doomed. Let's see what happened in the game. Rook d6, and yes, and if we protect this knight like this, now bishop just takes, and if black takes like this, then queen is lost. So queen has to play it on h6, but now we just take this knight, and after rook d6, knight f5. Then nice fork, so again white would be winning. So rook d6 was played. Now we take the knight with a check, rook h6, queen to c5 was played, queen to d8. Now yeah, white is winning, knight to c6, and actually in this position, yes, black has to play some move like queen to d6, but actually queen to h4 was played. And yes, of course, you don't have to pause the video here because white move is quite simple. So just queen to f8 was made in one, and Gukesh won this game. And also overall Gukesh won the semi-final, and he will play in the final. Guys, thanks for watching. As always, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye.